Halloween Wars, guys, of course, is the Food Network series that really sweetens up pumpkin carving by combining it with some really creative creations. Local pastry chef Angela Sweetser is here with us, and you're on the current season of the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
So this is one of my favorite Food War shows because it combines pumpkin carving with incredible sweet creations. And I love that you brought a blowtorch with you.
I did. I don't like to travel too far without one. So I'm just going to turn it on and get it going. And while we talk about how cool pumpkins are, I thought I'd make one out of sugar.
So you're an instructor, a pastry instructor.
I have been.
And you have your own business.
Yes.
How long does it take to become a master at this?
I know a lot of people who would kick my pumpkin if I said I was a master, but it takes as long as you give yourself.
Yeah.
You know, some people are ready to rock and roll right away, and other people, they take a little more time to do some training. I got to spend some time in France this year studying with a really incredible guy that if I were to tell myself I was a master after seeing him, I don't know.
But this is pretty incredible stuff, and this is more than just putting a recipe together. You kind of have to know chemistry a little bit here too, don't you?
A little bit, yeah. This is Goldilocks on steroids, really. I mean, this is all sugar. You could eat all of it. So right now you're seeing it settle. I'm using a blowtorch to heat it up. I will burn us if I touch the fire, if I touch the liquid sugar. So it looks like fun and great, but my hands are shaking.
So what is the most extreme creation that you've ever made?
Well, I can't give away all the spoilers, but I can tell you that season 6 of Halloween Wars, there was a life-size maid's cart. And since we're all from Las Vegas, obviously I went to one of the casinos, I took some measurements, and I got legit maid cart measurements.
Really?
So our city is very well represented. Thank you, Las Vegas.
I love that. And so we know that we can't talk about we're mid-season in the show, so there's still a little bit more to come. But what is that whole experience like when you're on there and you're competing as a team to try and pull off these amazing things in a short amount of time?
You know, it's called Halloween Wars. It's not called Halloween Walk in the Park. It's not called Halloween, hey, you're my friend. We have never met each other before we come in to compete with each other. So we're very much like hoping and trusting that we can actually pull off the stuff that we say we can.
So that dynamic that you're seeing play out throughout the course of the episode, that's like real.
It's a very
it can be real drama.
It's a very strenuous place to try to make friends. That is for sure. I've seen people throw things at each other. It's very rare to see teams that get along really well. You've got a pumpkin artist, you've got a sugar artist, you've got a cake artist. Last time I checked, none of those people aren't divas. Sharp things, hot things, melty things.
And for those of us who are getting ready for Halloween, do you have like a little go-to? What's like one thing that we should all try and attempt as we head into Halloween?
Okay, well, the first thing is obviously not everyone is going to be a Halloween Wars champion. They only pick 5 sugar artists, 5 cake artists, and 5 pumpkin carvers every year. That's it, only 5. So it's an honor no matter where you place to get put on there. Now when you're at home and you want to play, we're not all as creative as we want to be. I feel like this leaf is going to fall off. It's going to be really fun when it shatters because you'll believe me that it's real.
We'll just cut away from that camera shot when it happens. How about that?
But over here, I've got some fun things that I like to do. If we ever have anything that we're making for anything, put eyeballs on it.
That makes everything better,
all
right?
All of a sudden, it's a monster.
And you get some mummy frosting on there, and those are so adorable.
Thanks. And then we've got, so the rule about monster eyeballs is, first of all, there's no rules, but mostly either 1 or 3 or more. You can't have 2.
You can't just go 2. That's too normal, right?
Unless it's like 1 big one and 1 little one. That's okay. And then over here, again, not everyone has time to bake and make things, but everyone has time for boo pops. They're little lollipops that you cover with a little tissue, and then you give them a little face on there.
That's adorable.
We've got these ones put in a mug with some straws so they're up nice and high, and they're just fun to chase each other around the house and boop, scare each other. And then also we've got fun little witches over here. They've melted, and
those are absolutely adorable.
They've had a tough day on the broomstick over here. We're gonna get them hit with a little bit of scaramel. And that'll be
the scaramel. I love that.
You know?
Thank you so much for giving us the inspiration as we head toward Halloween.
This was great.
Good luck. We're going to keep watching Halloween Wars to see how everything pans out.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you being here, Angela.
Thanks. Have a good one.
All right, Alyssa, over to you.
What fun stuff. Thank you, guys.